Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Lockstock, how's it going, Tim? How are you doing? How goes it, my friends? I have things to open. Not right now, but in a little bit. I have my Hermitcraft TCG cards. This is like the full set. And then this is the signed set, so I know what I have in here. I'm curious to see what I actually have in this one. Tim, 29 months. Thank you so much. Curious to see if I got any other special signed cards in here. I know there might be a Mumbo signed card in here. Maybe. I might have purchased one of those. Very excited, very excited. But I think first I want to get the perimeter explosions going here, and then once that's set up and running, we will open these. How's everybody doing? Did you all have a phenomenal holiday? Lockstock, Tim, Encrypted. Did you guys do some fun stuff for Christmas? Got some good gifts? Anything super interesting or crazy Christmas stories? Let's see here. I need a torch, and that should be everything to get this started. We just fly down over here. Oh, I gotta remove the glass too. Let's remove the glass. Boink. And grab that. Good. And let's do that. It should be on its way with my second character. Oh, you know what? I do want to start recording this, as I have been recording everything for this. Not really, mostly just wound up being a plumber. Oh no, for your own abode or for somebody else's? Did you have to help somebody else with a plumbing incident? Installed a new kitchen faucet and ice maker in my parents' fridge. For your parents, then. A new kitchen faucet. I haven't had to do any home construction like that for a hot minute now. I always hated plumbing. Plumbing was like the worst thing for me. I guess it was because I was never good at like doing the piping for plumbing, like soldering together the copper pipes. I know nowadays you could do PEX and stuff, but not a big fan. I do kind of want to change out. After your experience, do you feel confident in such things? Okay, you should get out of here because you're gonna get explodificated soon. Come on over here. You're a little close. You're a little close, Buckaroo. And your friend is even closer. Okay. That's probably safe. I'll take that. Oh, this one's not going to make it. I am not going to get over here in time to remove him. Oh, nope. But instead, I'm going to get stuck in this. Don't know when I'll get around to it. I want a basin sink. Those are really nice. Or like, have you ever seen those farmhouse sinks that like are level with the countertop? Or like below the level of the countertop. Does she already have to go out? What a girl. Having a double basin sink irks me. I like the big sinks. The double sides are kind of nice. We have one here because we can like wash in one, and then the clean goes in the other and gets dried in the other one. But putting those in is quite a pain. Okay, so let's see here. Is this going? Do you have to like, are you going to try and find one that fits in your current counter space, or are you going to have to like get a whole new counter for it? Or are you going to have to like cut up your current counter? Any diamonds? Oh, we've already got diamonds. Okay. We've got some diamonds. Ow, ow, ow. You'd fit it in the same space. Okay. That's probably a lot easier then, I would imagine. Grab these, and there was another spot somewhere over here. I'm not sure exactly where. Just the same size except one basin, not two. Gotcha. I don't know. I guess if it's a small double basin, that makes sense. We have a pretty big double basin over here though, so it's fine for us. The only thing I wish in my sink, I wash in my sink, are too large to go in the dishwasher. Oh, We go back and forth on this because for me, like I would put everything in the dishwasher if I could. Vic, not so much. There's many things that she would not put in the dishwasher, even though they could. You put everything. I'm gonna put everything. I don't know if that's a guy thing or not. I don't know if that's a guy thing, but there are certain things that she will not put in there. And knives specifically will not go in the dishwasher. If it doesn't survive, it wasn't meant to be. Exactly. You're busy at work. What work are you doing these days, Tim? What are you up to? Where are you currently working over this holiday break? Which unfortunately is not much of a break for you. Okay, that's a good pass. I have some coffee. We're going to do this. Do you have the same philosophy as laundry? See, we both agree with the laundry situation. Everything just kind of goes in the laundry. There's no color separated from the white or different temperature. It all just goes in there. Same setting every time. You could shake the treats at her, Vic. The big box usually gets her in. Yep, I still don't like Keurig coffee. I got this Death Wish coffee for Christmas, and I was gonna try it, but they got Keurig coffee, and I'm not a big Keurig fan. And they got it Keurig, and I was like, let me try it and see if it's good. I can't do it. Keurig coffee always tastes super watered down for me. I don't know what it is. Same, no separate.
You don't have like 5,000 grams.
Yeah, because I'm used to French press. Same, no separating. If it shrinks or whatever, it wasn't meant to be. I do find that my clothes shrink more often than I would like them to, and I don't understand what that's about. Either that or I just change size a lot, which is very possible. I feel like because of my work, I fluctuate weight constantly. Some movies I lose a ton of weight on, some movies I gain a ton of weight. So my clothes like will fit one movie and not fit the next, and then fit again the next movie. Very rarely I'll do a white only load with bleach, but that's like once a year thing. I don't even think we have bleach to do a white only load. Is she all cleaned off?
Yep.
Okay. I think when the puppy goes out of here, we're gonna open these up. This seems to be going well. Did you know bleach expires? I didn't know that it did. But I'm not surprised. We have very different opinions on what expires and what doesn't expire in this house. For me, I'm always looking at the expiration date, and my wife is always like, it's just a suggestion. That expired 2 years ago. It's just a suggestion. Okay, so we're going to snooze that. We're going to let this go in the background. I wonder if I can switch this here. We're going to do Big Me. I have it in 4K. I made sure to switch it to 4K resolution. It's not super well lit. Let's see if I can boop, boop, boo. Let's do this. Let's see if we can make it a little less blurry. Zoom. Let's zoom out. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Bah! That's actually a good height for showing this stuff off. And let's adjust. It's dark. Really? I think if I bump up the gain, whoa, too much. And that's pretty good. Not too much shake there. Tilt. There's tilts. Let's set that to 0. Okay. Exposure. We'll go a little bit darker for smoother. Okay, cool. That looks good. Good. Very good. And we'll turn, where is this? We'll put this here and put this small in the corner for now. Keep an eye on this. Has roughly 1 year expiration. After that, it loses a lot of its effectiveness. Really, it starts losing some of its effectiveness after 6 months. I would never have known that. We use so I'm guessing the same thing must kind of go for like Clorox wipes, because we have Clorox wipes and they're generally like around for like years. Okay. I guess it makes sense though that the chemicals or whatever start to break down. So first I'll show you this box. How's the focus going to be? Focus is going to be good. Focus is going to be good. I've seen so many people using bleach. That's like 5-year-old. That does nothing. So it's basically just water at that point, right? Okay, we're going to open this first box. This, I know what it is, unless I got like some special thing. Busy with college and building train panels. Interesting. Smelly water. There's a lot more in here than I thought I purchased. There. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I thought I only purchased 4. I only remember purchasing 4 or 5 of these special cards. So I'm kind of curious. I don't remember what I got. We're gonna put them there. Go like this. And anything else special coming here? Just the like Creo thing. This. Oh, I should have a bed handy here. Hold on, let me grab my bed. I'll put that next to me. And then we'll take a look at what ones I got. Maybe I did get more than I remember. I don't know. It was like over the summer when I bought all this stuff, so I don't even remember all the things I got. I know I got like 1 full playable set and 1 I think booster pack in the other one, but we'll go through these first. Okay. So you could probably tell what this one is. Maybe not. This is Scarland. I wish I had something better to open these with. I feel like scissors is going to be... I feel like I'm going to break these with scissors. I don't know if you've seen these anywhere encrypted, or if you even followed what became of like the whole TCG thing with them buying it, making it in real life. You've seen them? Okay, cool. So you've probably seen all of these then. I haven't seen all of them. I've tried to like hold off until I could open them myself. Scarland. Considered buying some, but talking myself out of it. I love the packaging. These packages are amazing. I got a Scar card. I knew I got Scar. I thought I tried to get like all of Bodum. Okay, the reflections are a little annoying, but you can see the signature. He said that some of them had something special on the back. I would have wanted to buy all the signed cards. I couldn't. Okay, I know nothing special on the back. This is the back. Nothing crazy. And then the front. But I don't really collect things, so it'd have been odd. See, I want to make like a thing. Thanks for lurking, Tim. Well, I like an art box. What are those called? Like a clear art box with these in them. I thought I got all of Bodum, but maybe I didn't. But I want like something that I could put over here, because in Beacon on my wall I have the artwork that somebody did for season 8, like the movie poster for season 8 Bodum, and I absolutely loved it. So I really wanted to get something for here, and I was like, okay, a collage of the signed cards in like one of those glass looking boxes would be kind of cool. God, there's a name to those. I don't remember what they're called though. It's a special kind of collage box. I don't know. My wife will help me with it. It'll be great. But with 8 of these, I'm so confused. I did not order 8. Maybe I did. I'm trying to think who else I would have gotten them from. Maybe if Etho had signed cards, I would have bought them. I could see that. Etho, who else didn't? I think Azuma did. B-dubs had a limited amount. However, I believe I was able to get one of the limited B-dubs ones. I didn't realize, I didn't see the artwork for B-dubs. It's the Horse Mountain. That's funny. I did not realize that. Okay. So we've got Mumbo's card. All the little like things in here, for the most part, I know Apparently, though, there's a season 5 in a season 5 one in here that I don't know. But for the most part, I know all these. Peace, Love, and Plants. You got Pacific from season. Was that the end of season 7? You've got the Odia store. I don't know if the Door store was in a season that I watched. I think just Etho and, of course, TFC. You think those are the only 2 that didn't sign him? I don't know why I'm checking the back. I feel like some hermit said something about check the back of him. A signed Mumbo card. Wow. Awesome. I like his signature. It doesn't Mumbo. It's a very, very messy signature. I feel like that's what my signature would be like. That's really cool. So we got Scarland. We've got a cacophony, if you will, of Mumbo bases. I feel like I heard that too for cards where they didn't like their signature or something. I heard it from Scar, and I think Green said something about it. Okay, hold on. We're gonna skip B-dubs. I don't remember buying a Zombie Cleo card. Maybe I did. I must have. I so don't remember buying a Zombie Cleo card. But I do love Zombie Cleo. I have always been a fan of her live streams. I watch more of her live stream stuff than her builds. And because she was one of like the TCG, like I consider her one of the founding people of TCG, even though it was all vintage beef. Her and Joe Hills, I feel like, did a lot at the beginning to like really help the whole TCG thing come to light. So, okay, let's take a look at her. No, it's the Armor Stand book. Do I have to change the focus? Should I just do it manually? Actually, is it even set to auto? Hold on, let me see. What is it? This. Zoom is no. Focus is set to auto. Okay, great. So it's the Armor Stand book. Oh, and there's some stuff from like the King story in there too. That's the King Ren flag. That's cool. That's really cool. What is her card? The card's awesome. I like her card a lot. That's a good card. Please focus on it. I probably needed a real camera to do this. I've never like opened stuff on stream and been like, hey, look at that. That's really cool. These will never be played. I'm curious to see what's actually in my playable deck here. I'm losing so many diamonds. There are diamonds, and I'm just letting them go. Some diamonds over there. You can't see them. It's too small. Okay. I want to look and see. I knew I bought B-dubs. What else did I get? Okay, I did get Vintage Beef. I got Vintage Beef. It's his little cabin that he made towards the end of the season. I felt like I had to get a Vintage Beef since he was the, originator of TCG. I do remember getting that. I didn't realize that I got a B00 or that I got a Rendog. I forgot that I got a Rendog one. I kind of got the ones that I watch the most. I watched almost all of Vintage Beef this season. I definitely watched all of B00, definitely watched all of Green and Mumbo. Vintage Beef Collector's Edition. And it's his little shack. Yes. VS Vintage Beef. What does that mean? Huh. Nothing on the back. I don't know what that means. Like, or VB. Oh, it's initials. It's a V and a B, Vintage Beef. Interesting. He initialed it and he signed it. That's so cool. I like that. Okay, so those, I forgot I got Cleo and I forgot I got Vintage Beef. I knew I got Mumbo and I knew I got Scar and B00 and Korean. Ren and Impulse were the other two that I forgot about. I forgot I got Impulse. Wow. Impulse is really nice. See, I didn't see all of this artwork for these collector edition boxes. I saw Green, Scar, and Mumbo's artwork. But I didn't see the artwork for all of these other ones. See, the problem is I want to like show off more than just the cards. I don't know how I would show off the box artwork because the box artwork is just as cool. It's his base. It's the giant portal sword. That's really nice. Ah! What is his... I don't remember what... Millie, how's it going? I don't quite remember what his card was supposed to represent. With the, like... There was a bunch of frogs on it? What was this card supposed to be? I have no memory of what this card was supposed to be. So I've already opened up 4, Millie. I did Zombie Cleo's. It's the armor stand book. I did Vintage Beefs. This is at the end of the season. His little Shacky belt. I did my Mumbo card. These are the collector's ones. So I knew I got most of these, although I did forget some. Scars. Impulse. I got 3 more, and then we're going to move on to the big one. I don't know what's in this one. This one is like the base pack and a booster pack. A little bit more coffee here. I feel like I'm going to save green for last. We'll do Ren, B-dubs, and then green. I can't believe I got a B-dubs. It better be signed. I can't imagine I would have gotten it if I was one of the people who weren't able to get the signed version of it. Open. Oh, I need to sleep. Hold on. Which mouse is it? Okay. There. Ready to sleep. I may have spent a little too much on all these cards, but that's okay. It's okay. Sleep. Very good. Come on. So Ren's is, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is the Gigapod from the beginning of the season. Like, I know he kind of abandoned this story arc for the most part, but it was still cool that he did some stuff with it. Oh, look at that. And it's the King Ren card. I love it. That's so good. He's got a good signature too. I really like his signature. Will it not let me snooze any more ad breaks? It's not gonna let me snooze anymore. 5 minutes till an ad break. I'll depending on where I'm at, I'll pause doing this until the ad break's over. I wish I had a better camera for this. I should have brought one of my like SLR cameras or something. Okay. B-dubs. I don't know how I feel about this cover art. I would have liked to have seen one of his other builds. I get that the horse head thing was like a super memorable moment this season, especially with like Scar killing Miyamura and all that. But his, like, I would have gone for the Tree of Whimsy maybe, or his main like tech base. What was that called? I don't remember. But I really like that base. I get why he wouldn't have gone with the doors, because he never did anything with the big doors. Although I got to download the world and see what he put in there. He said he put some sort of challenge in there. Okay, so there's that. Oh, I guess the Tree of Whimsy is in... I did get a signed copy. I guess the Tree of Whimsy is on the card itself. So that's good. Shreep. That's awesome. Check the back. Nothing on the back. Okay, one more. I can't believe I got a signed one. I think he only did 100 signed ones. I got very lucky with this. One more. Last but not least, by any means, Sagrian. It's funny that his has Grumbot on it. I haven't gone to the door yet, but got lost in his base yesterday wandering around. Did you see his last episode when he said that he actually put like a challenge or something behind the door? Wait, did you download the world or did you go onto the server that they got set up? Because I know that a group of people put the server together for like just randos to log into. You did the download? Yeah, I'm probably going to do the download too. Ah, so good. But Grumbot, I still like... I guess I need to associate him more with green now that he's done more with it. But for me, it's kind of like... It's slightly more mumbo and green thing. I don't know. Sorry, disappeared for a sec. Didn't realize food was ready. All good, dude. All good. My husband put it on a server so we can explore it together. That's cool. And also, I'm pretty sure B-Dubs said that it was a 2-person thing. Oh, I see a big patch of diamonds. Hold on. I want to go get this big patch of diamonds real quick. Oh god, it's coming in hot. Okay, it wasn't as big as I thought. It was just 2. Where's my bed? Where's my bed? There's my bed. Okay, we're good. We're good. And I suck at decked out. You did a decked out run. That right there is one reason I really need to download it. I got a green. Yes, so good. Focus. So many reflections. That's the only problem with this. What about on the back? Nothing on the back. Okay, none of these had anything fun in the back. So yeah, I think my wife's going to help me put together like one of those glass dioramas of all of these cards. I don't know what to do with the cases though, because I love the artwork of the cases too. Hubby has made it out a few times, but he died a few times as well. Okay, so one more time just for recap before the ad starts. We got green. We got B-Dubs. Impulse. No, that was Ren. This is Impulse. Scar. Mumbo. Vintage Beef. Zombie Cleo. So did I try the cold water submersion? Absolutely not. I couldn't bring myself to do it. There's no way. I think Impulse is still my fave. I love Impulse streams. I don't watch as many of his videos, but as a streamer, I definitely enjoy watching all of his streams. His Phasmo streams with the Gigs crew are great. Even his streams on the server are great. I think it's just from an editing storytelling standpoint, I can't watch all of his episodes. Some of them are really solid, and I've watched, I would say, the majority of them. But he's probably my favorite streamer from the whole group. Where's my bed? Mumbo's card is the only one I remember really liking. No discipline in you? No discipline in me at all. Just from a visual standpoint, I think Mumbo's, Scars, and Grian's are probably my 3 favorites. The thing about theirs compared to the others is all of the different Easter eggs that they have hidden in them. Like, this is obviously just Impulse's base. And this is Ren's base. Oh, ad break ends. Okay, we're going to wait for the ad break. Waiting for the ad break to end. When is the Nardcraft server getting reset? It will not. I don't know if you could hear me. We'll wait till the ad break ends. I would, I guess, oh, you can hear me. Oh, that's Chance, not Chaos. Wrong person. Well, I am not planning on resetting the server. I keep expanding the server, so there's like new areas further and further out. I've talked about the idea of like wiping everybody's inventory, and then when they sign back in, they get teleported somewhere completely random, super far away from what's been built, like the main area. But I've got so much I still want to do, and I've put so much work into it that I'm having a hard time justifying ever resetting it. Like there's still a million things I want to do just in this perimeter alone. So I don't know. That's just one thought I had, is to teleport everybody somewhere else, because nobody really besides me and the Cat Kingdom people play on it that much. So I just can't quite justify resetting it when most people just only played on it for like 2 or 3 months anyway. I'm not going to reset 2 years worth of work for people who are going to play on it for only 2-3 months. But I will wipe their inventory and teleport them somewhere new so they could still play on it as though it's a new experience. Okay, so ad break seems like it's done. And yeah, plenty of people can't get into Minecraft. I'm super looking forward. I'm kind of prepping. I'm kind of prepping for the next update with the auto crafting stuff. I'm very excited for that. A lot of my farms and things I've started to build in anticipation of being able to do multi-farm stuff that'll be able to be auto crafted and everything. So I don't know. I just can't reset it when I'm doing that kind of a thing. And I get people who get bored and only want to play when they're working towards like beating the game to a degree. But I'm just not there. Honey Rose Courts, hello. You missed maybe the more boring part. I just opened up all of the signed cards that I procured. I can go through them one more time, and then we're gonna open up this beast, because I have no idea what's in this beast. These other ones I knew what I was getting. Okay, so I'll just show you real quick. We got Rendog, Impulse, Good Times with Scar, Focus, Mumbo, Vintage Beef, Zombie Cleo, one of the few B00 signed cards, and Gran. I might have gone overboard. Don't really get to play much video games no more, just this Christmas break. What have you been playing, Tim? Tim, have you seen the Lego Fortnite thing? I feel like you could get into that. Okay, now it's time to see what cards I got in this, because I really don't know. I have no idea. I have zero clue what I got in this pack, which is kind of fun. I don't know if I guess I'll be kind of bummed if I got a second signed card. I'm hoping that if I got any sort of special cards in here, it's maybe from somebody I didn't get. I wouldn't mind an Azuma card. A signed Azuma card would be nice. But we'll see. We'll see what we got. Not too grindy. Well, what have you been playing over this Christmas break then? Anything fun or interesting? How do I open this? Dear God. There's so much tape. Okay, wait. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. So I got the base game box. We'll see what's in this. I got a booster box. We'll see what's in this. Oh, and I got one collector's edition box. We'll see what's in this. So I guess this will be separate to the other ones I got. I've been playing a lot of Fortnite. I've been playing Rise of Tomb Raider, which was a Christmas gift. Have you been playing the Lego Fortnite or just regular Fortnite? Not much, just been relaxing, always busy with college and work. How many more years of college you got? Lego Fortnite, interesting, but feels like a squad thing to go through progression, which is good and bad thing. I could see it being a squad thing. I could understand that. Okay, let's see what we got here, because I'm pretty sure this is random. I have no idea. I don't know would this be signed? I don't know if this would be signed. I don't know if they were doing. I guess there were 2 rounds of signatures. A lot of all Fortnite, because Lego and racing levels you up fast. Oh, so you've been doing like the stuff to get the like going through the battle pass, basically. Like getting skins and things. Okay. So I have no idea what this is going to be. We're going to open this up together. Please don't fall out. 46 out of 100. Oh, snap. I got the special Etho card? Oh, criminy. Wow. You jelly encrypted? Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, snappers. Oh, wow. I did not think that of all the cards I would have gotten this. Oh. That is amazing. Oh, I love it. It's got the fishing pole. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's get the glare out of there. Oh, snappers. That's so good. Oh, I am very excited about that. That's really cool. Out of all of the special cards to have gotten the Etho card, 46 out of 100. So only 100 people got this card. That's wild to me. That's good. That rounds out that pile of collector's stuff. That is such a good card. All right. I'm good with that. 4 years left and another 2 years after, so 6 in total, plus working as a mechanical and electrical engineer, so always busy and tired, so not much time. You're going for a real job. Those real jobs are crazy. Ooh, I need to fix this real quick. Hold on. Because this will mess things up. Oh, God. Close that off and close that off. I'm going to definitely need to also set this to go back and forth a little bit here. Because I think we're not cleaning things up as well as I would like. So we're going to do that. And let's do this. Have you played Decked Out from the World Download? I have not yet. I need to do that. It's on the list. Maybe I should do a stream of Decked Out. Would that be interesting if I download the World Download and I feel like I'm stealing somebody else's content to create content, but I guess that's kind of like a reaction video in a way. I don't know. I'm not sure. You should get back into Save the World. Nothing new in Save the World. Save the World. No, building bases and stuff is still fun. Trading. The one thing that I always stayed away from. Never did any trading. Although I did hear, didn't they add a new region in Save the World? I thought they added a whole new region. It wasn't anything story-wise, though. Oh my God, this is becoming a thing over here. Hold on, let's clear this. Yeah, trading is definitely not fun at all. Not for me anyway. I never played the game for that. I played it for the tower defense. I did enjoy that and a bit of the story. Okay, where's my bed? Let's get back to my bed. So now we got to go through the actual booster pack and regular card kit because I have no idea what cards I actually have. That Ventures. I did easy mode and got out seeing Ravagers. Did you make sure there were Ravagers and stuff in there first? One of my clients looking for a mechanical engineer working for a temporary power company, and you'd be servicing generators, but he's still in school. That'd be in Newport though. I think Tim has to graduate first. Yes, there was where I needed to go. Gotcha. Do I do the booster pack or the game box? I guess I should do the game box first. Because now we want to see what cards I got in here. I do like the list of all of the hermits on the back. That's kind of cool. Oh, I see. Oh, I thought that was diamonds over there. No diamonds. Making sure. No diamonds. I can't believe I got that Etho card. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so I know the majority of stuff in the box. I don't know what cards I got. 1 starter deck, 10 effect pieces, 1 playmat, 1 TCG coin. I guess we really want to look at the starter deck, right? Wow, this coin has some weight to it. This is a beefy coin. I feel like this is what like the coin from MCC would feel like, only bigger. These dice are nice. Okay, not dice. The thing to like the effect. So this is really This is the starter pack. Boink. It's so thin. That's so far. Plus, I'm working for a good company, working on train depots. Could be a placement opportunity there. I'm sure I can drop a good word. Nice. All you guys in the UK. It's nice. It seems like you guys are so close when looking on a map, but then I realize how far away you are from each other. Okay, I need to open this, but I feel it feels fragile. I don't want to. I got to be careful here. It feels very fragile. Like the cardboard on the collector's stuff is so thick and intense, but this seems kind of flimsy. You don't play with those cards, right? Like this will have hermits in it, right? The UK is a weird place. To me, it's a very weird place. It doesn't seem any bigger than New York, which I travel like all over the state, the whole like regularly. But at the same time, it does seem like everything's super far. Okay. Oh wow, there's a lot of cards in here actually. Oh. Okay, this does have player cards. So we're gonna do it like I don't know. We're gonna do it like this. We've got. Hold on. Let me set the focus to be right there. Is this the camera? Configure. Focus. No, that's zoom. Zoom wrong. Focus. We want. Oh, that's really close focus. We want there. That gives me a little bit of work. Okay, we'll go there. We're gonna go there for a minute. It seems small till you live there. So we got a Gemini Tay. We got. My arm's gonna get tired, but we're gonna try and hold it up like this. We got a Zombie Cleo. We've got a Stress Monster. Are there only 42 cards in here? Oh, I got a TFC. Not the branch mining one though. We've got Iskall. For our drive might not be far from you, but that's long for us. If it's over 8 hours, that's when it feels far. I got a Beef. Okay, so those must be all of my character cards then, right? Oh, and I got some special. I've got those character cards, but then I've also got. I don't know what these are considered. These are the rare cards. I got the rare Rendog and a rare Hypno. And these are the base ones. Are there 42 cards in here? Because it's 42, right? 42 in a deck. Yeah, I'm willing to drive 10 hours-ish. After that, I fly. Yeah, for me, it's like 8 is as far as I want to go, but I'll do 10. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. 8 people cards. I mean, I can barely handle 1 hour. Really? Oh my God. I'm used to driving 6 hours every other week. So for me, it's like nothing. Oh wait, hold on. All the number talk and I've forgotten how many. Mine to London is 4 and that's only like 350 miles. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just like, it's how you grow up. I grew up everywhere was an hour to get to. So for me, it's like whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got 8 people cards. You live on the road, so that makes sense. You get very car sick. I get car sick if I'm not the one driving. As long as I'm driving or in the front, I'm good. If I'm sitting in the back, I can't do it. You can handle 30 hours on a plane, but if you have to drive more than an hour, it's an issue. Jeez. Item. These all say item. Wait, hold on. Aren't there supposed to be like... I'm confused. Oh, wait, what? How does this work? I'm going to have to go back and review how to play this game. So we've got an iron sword, splash potion of healing, flint and steel. Flint and steel is a good card. TNT, also a good card. Elven cookies, shield, and a chest. Okay, so I'm starting to remember this now. Audiobooks really help with long drives for me. I'm always listening to Twitch streams or podcasts. Honestly, the Imp and Skiz podcast I go through every time I'm driving. I fall asleep really easy in a car, struggle in my bed. If I'm in the front seat next to my wife driving, I could fall asleep in 2 seconds. I could just throw one on and pretty much drive forever. I agree. Going through a podcast or a book or a stream or anything like that, as long as there's somebody like talking, my preference is if it's like 2 people talking to each other, I'm done. I'm fine. I can keep going. Okay, so these are the cards you play. The item cards are how you activate the abilities, right? So like from what I remember, let's see here. If I played, let's see. So if I played TFC, I would need 3. Oh, hold on. Let's bring it closer. So if I played TFC, nope, this is TFC. This is backwards for me. I need to be looking at this more like a mirror. So if I had TFC, I need 2 of these, and then a blank one. I think that's how it plays, and then I can activate his all right thing. Okay. I sat 13 hours on a plane, didn't move or get up when I went to San Francisco in 2019. You should move. That's like dangerous. Hold on. I'm going to change the focus back for a minute until we go to open up the booster card. Back to my face. There we go. Okay. You're supposed to like get up every 4 to 6 hours, aren't you? Or else you could get like leg issues and stuff. Planning to on holiday this August. I don't know where to go though. I am going to be booking my next big trip this April for next May. We're going to be going to Japan. I've always wanted to go to Japan. That's like the last big country I want to go to. Nerve problems. That's what it is. Nope, I was fine. And people was so shocked I didn't move at all. Yeah, that's insane. That's absolutely wild. I definitely think I have enough cards here for a full deck then. 42, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Okay, so this is a complete deck. That's what I thought. I don't know how many are in a booster box. I wish there was enough so I could have like 2 full decks so I could play with my wife. I might have to buy another base game. I've always heard it being something about forming blood clots in your legs. Yes, exactly. That's what I thought too. Like if you don't move for a certain period of time, you could accidentally have that happen. But that might be when you're a bit older. I don't know. Because like my dad does it. My sister does not. So I don't know. Nard, I think you should do a raft series. Raft. Wait, didn't I beat that game? I'm pretty sure I played and beat that game. Like I did a stream series of Raft. Pretty sure Smokey got me to play that game. I am not normal. Is anybody really normal? You might not feel it now, but in the long run, if you continue. Yeah, I think when you get older, it's more important. Okay, so now I want to know how many are in this. If I could get a total of 84 cards so I can like play with somebody else, I'll be happy. If not, I'm pretty sure they are doing a sale of more cards right now. I might have to buy another pack just so I could play with somebody. I have friends. No. I have my wife. She'll play with me. Probably not. Maybe. We'll see. I'll go to a convention one day. Okay, let's see what we got here. This feels heavy. This feels like there's... Oh, it's not. It's only this many. Although I don't know how many are in each thing. If there's like 6 cards in each, then maybe I have enough. Yeah, I was only on the way there. It's not like... Yeah, if you're not doing it too often, it can't be that bad for you. Okay, so I got a hermit pack, an effect pack, item pack, booster pack. Okay. Let's open up the hermit pack and see what we got. But is it enough though? I need 84 cards in order to play with 2 people. And I have no idea how much are in each of these. Let's move the camera back to close-up mode. Focus. We want focus here. That seems pretty good. Okay. Boom. Think that's also why people wear compression socks. I just ordered compression socks and received them. I ordered and received them. But more so for the cold. I find that in the cold, I have like terrible circulation. So I needed compression socks in order to actually manage working outside a little bit easier. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 in each of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 6. Brain, mathing. 8 times 6. 48. So I do have enough to play with somebody. Okay, so this is the first hermit pack. I have a second Gemini Tay. I got a Good Times with Scar. I got a Vintage Beef. I got a Wells Knight. I got a Joe Hills. And I got a Corrales. Is this just... That's not like a special card, right? No, I don't think so. Oh, yeah. That's not legendary, but whatever that one is. I got 2 gems. Oh, I was also wearing them. If you had compression socks, that definitely helps. What did I get for Christmas? So I asked for something very specific for Christmas. I asked for a DNA test for my Lucy dog because I wanted to know what made her so soft. We always knew she was part pit bull. We always thought she was pit bull, Dalmatian beagle. Very wrong. She's definitely pit bull, but what made her soft? She's 25% Cocker Spaniel. Doesn't look like it at all, but that's what actually made her soft. Ooh, we got a B-dubs. And a cub. A Wells Knight. An XB. Oh, I got a base Mumbo. Oh. And an ultra rare B-dubs. That's pretty nice. That's some good hermits. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus the base that was in there. So I probably have like 20 hermit cards. We're not counting the collector's editions because those will never come. Those will never see anything but the inside of a special case. You had to because of medication. The compression socks? Oh, that's interesting. I guess it makes sense if it's all like a circulatory thing. Okay, I guess booster packs and effects. I don't really care about the item packs. We'll just put those off to the side for now. I really want something to put these cards in. But booster packs can actually contain hermits, so I'm kind of curious to see what's in these. And then I'm also kind of curious to see what other effects we've got. I don't really care about the item cards because that's whatever. Okay, so I did get more hermits. I got another Scar. So that's 2 Scars. I got a Grian. I got Composter. That's a good card. Another Flint and Steel. I got 2 Flint and Steels. I did get an item card in there. Another item card. Armor. That's my first armor. Oh, I got a rare Pearl card. Ooh, that is a good card. That's a good card. I wonder, see, like, part of me wants to build a deck for, like, if I ever get to go to, like, a place where other people will play this. But at the same time, I got to figure out a way to, like, randomize it when I'm just playing with friends who aren't going to have these. Because most of my friends aren't going to have this stuff. But, like, if I want to play with my wife, I got to figure out a way to, like, randomize us getting X amount of item cards, X amount of hermit cards, and the like. Okay. Another booster pack. So we should get one more in here. I have enough for 2 decks. I definitely have enough for 2 decks, but the problem is going to be I don't want to build a deck for my wife as well. I'd like to just randomly shuffle 42 cards to each of us, and as long as we have a hermit, randomly shuffle like 3 hermits or 4. I don't know how many hermits. Whatever. I'll figure out a good math of like this many hermits, this many effects, this many item cards, and shuffle them to each of us and play with that. That's what I would probably do to get to play with other people who don't have these. Okay, we got more hermits. We got a Tango, a Jevin. We got a Book of Vanishing. More TNT. Item cards, don't really care about those right now. Oh! A rare Green and a rare Hypno. We actually got a decent amount of rare cards. So I'd have to do like everybody gets 1 rare at the very least kind of thing. I got 1, 2. I got a few rares. Who do we got? So we've got Green, Hypno, B-Dubs, Corrales, Pearl for rares there. And I got a lot of item cards. Who was in here? Did I get a rare in here? Okay, I forget who the rare was in here. I'm pretty sure we did. Okay, and we have a rare Ren and Hypno. So wait, do I have 2 rare Hypnos? I do. I have 2 rare Hypnos. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rare cards. So what I would say is like if I was building a deck and like randomly doing this, I'd go, okay, well each deck gets 3 rare cards, and I'd shuffle these and go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 5 of the regular cards, 5 of the non-rare. Yeah, I think that makes sense. And then I'll have to figure out how many effect cards and how many item cards. I think the only problem with that concept is that the item cards get a little bit weird because usually you would build your deck around the characters you get. So maybe it's here's the effect cards, here's the item, here's the effect cards, here's the character cards, and then you choose out of the rest what you want for item cards. Maybe I'll have to figure out a good way to do that. I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. I wonder if maybe somebody online has figured out how to do that if you only have that. Didn't get that much on Christmas, just got alcohol and clothes and money. Spent the Christmas with my other half of the family. Christmas Day, we really only spent with Vic's mom. But last night we had a big Christmas party and had the rest of her family over. I'm not seeing my family for Christmas until not until February. I think February is the earliest I'm getting to go home and see my family for Christmas. Flint and steel and composter. I'm trying to organize these to a degree. And then we'll just open up the rest of these item cards here. We don't need camera to be focused like that anymore. Let's put the camera back to autofocus. Apply. Beautiful. Overall, pretty good. So I definitely have enough cards. I just have to figure out the best way to do it to play with somebody. Decent amount of cards, though. Might be going to Scotland this new year. The girlfriend want to go to Scotland? Not sure, though. Have you ever been to Scotland before? Okay, we got all these item cards. My Christmas was chill. I got a rose quartz, for honey rose quartz necklace, which is the best thing I got. How apropos. So these are effect cards. I guess you don't really need to see the effect cards. It's really just the character cards, right? That's like the thing. That's the thing to be super excited about is the character cards. Book of Vanishing, Book of Thorns, Splash. I got a couple of healing potions. Oh, another set of armor. We've got a decent amount of effect cards now. And then these are the item cards. Oh, it's actually like in the shape of a rose. That's kind of cool. Rose quartz in the shape of a rose. That is lovely. Some of these items I don't think I have enough of, interestingly. I'll have to go through it and make sure that I can get like 2 good packs. Both me and the girlfriend have not been, but I want to spend the new year with my family as I spent Christmas with her. I have never been to Scotland either, but I hear it's absolutely gorgeous. I've been to Ireland. That's the closest I've got to Scotland. I don't know. No, I don't know. One day I feel like Scotland should be on the list, though. Okay, so that's all the item cards. That's the effect cards, the character cards. Overall, that got thick. That is a thick batch of cards. And more than enough to play a game with, which was the point. So I think what I'm going to do is, whoops, cause any issues. If I can, seems like I can fit them all in this booster box. Do they fit in here? Not really. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. I love the starter pack is the store. That's cute. I might like separate out the item cards and put all the item cards in there. I'll have to figure out something. I guess the rest of this is garbage at this point. I still cannot believe I got this card. This card is crazy. How lucky am I that I got this card out of all of them? That's pretty dope. Haven't been to many places in the UK, even though I lived here my whole life. Yeah, you went to San Francisco, but haven't been to other places over there. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, you kind of when you can travel, you want to go to places that are sometimes not the easiest to get to. So you ignore the places that are like, oh, well, that's right there. I could go there whenever, even though it's not really like that. Okay, I think that is everything. I am very pleased with this. I love that I have 2 full sets. I'm going to see if I can convince either Vic or one of my other friends to play with me later. That is a hefty stack. I also got to convince her to help me put together some sort of like cool diorama for those. Let's switch to this back. Give me a sec. How do I do this? We want to go this to here, this to there. This goes there, and now I can do. We'll have to zoom my face in. Boop and boop, and then we can change these settings. Properties, configure video. And zoom. But tilt. There I am. Zoom in a little bit more. Magnify. Hey, there's my little face. Hold on. Is it in focus? Yeah, it's just probably a little bit blurry because I zoomed it in. Anyway, I want to go to Greece though. Me and girlfriend deciding between Greece and Australia. I want to go to Greece. I would say don't go to Australia, go to New Zealand. New Zealand, way more interesting than Greece. Just throwing it out there. Personal opinion. Having been to both. I've been to the US more than I've been to any place in the UK. Australia is where I love to go as I have friends, but flights are so long. We did the Australia thing and it was 21 hours, I think was the longest flight from New York to Australia. That was a thing. Same here. I've been more places in other countries. Totally understandable. I don't, Australia is interesting, but I gotta say New Zealand is better. I guess it depends on where in Australia you're going. I was only so on Melbourne. I was like, whatever. Melbourne was, there were some interesting things there. We did the 12 Apostles and did like the road along the coast down there. That was kind of interesting. But for the most part, the food and the fun for me was definitely Sydney. Sydney was nicer and warmer, and the beach was great. The Opera House was awesome. But either way, I was just so on Australia. There was just way more crazy things. If you like going out and doing a bunch of stuff, I felt like there was a lot more adventure-y type stuff that we could do in New Zealand. Yeah, I've been told New Zealand is way cooler. I don't know. It is. We did abseiling in New Zealand, and that was probably one of the craziest experiences of my life. My wife did like a boat tour through a bioluminescent cave. Really cool. We got to see the bioluminescent caves, but like on foot when we were doing the abseiling stuff. Very neat. They have, I guess I can get this moving on now. They have like a redwood forest area right outside of a hot springs place in this area called Rotorua in New Zealand. That was like really cool. Chaos, what's up, dude? How are you? If you're interested, I finished opening the TCG cards, but I have no problem if you're curious showing them. If it's something that's interesting to you, I have enough cards now that I could make 2 decks, which is what I kind of wanted to do, so like I could play with other people with my own cards. I was very happy with what I got. I got one super good surprise card that I was kind of shocked to have gotten in my base cards. But I am very excited to play some TCG now. You know the TCG cards, but don't have any yourself. They're I got them because like eventually I'm hoping there will be some convention or something I could go to and have them with me to play with. I just think that would be really cool. Also not interested in TCG, unfortunately. Oh no, it's past its prime interest for you. I'm still like super interested in it. I wonder if, I know that they have the world download. I wonder if people have been jumping into play TCG on the world download, because that would be a fun thing to do. Although you'd have to kind of like get the cards from the shop. I don't know if there are any cards in the shop anymore. Did you grab the world download by any chance? Have you attempted any decked out runs yet, or are you kind of over the decked out stuff at this point? I think that's going to be something I'm going to do maybe this weekend, and I'm also like debating doing it on stream. Yeah, TCG, I don't like card game with complicated rules. I don't know why I got so sucked into it, because I'm not usually like a card game kind of person. And I always felt confused for like the first month that they were like trying to get it out there. But then something clicked in my brain, and when it clicked and I understood how to play the game and got really into it, that's when I was like, okay, I'm buying these and I want to try playing it. Not really a fan of card games. Did you ever do Pokemon or anything like that, Tim? Nope, I'm over decked out. Came in with to other projects. What projects you doing now? Are you still playing with the Secret Life, life series idea that you came up with? Do we see any more diamonds? I do not see any more diamonds currently. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and Dungeons and Dragon Future, and a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Pokemon, like, are you mixing Dungeons and Dragons with Pokemon? Fusion, not future. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. So mixing them, fusion. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Did that move over? I didn't pay attention enough to see if that actually moved over. I'm more of a Yu-Gi-Oh cards fan. I never played any card games. Like, not even like just regular like poker type card games. It was never a thing. But I don't know. TCG called to me. Didn't get into Pokemon either. Card games are not really my thing. Could make a video application for Grian. For your other life series idea. Is this Silk Touch? This is not Silk Touch. If I use this on this, does that work? Can I use... Okay, that's going to take way too long. Okay, I got to pay attention to see if this actually moved over. I have no idea. Did I watch Secret Life yet? No, I haven't. This weekend will probably be that. I just haven't had any time between getting done with the movie that I was working on, and then basically I got sick, and then straight into the holidays. We had Vic's family over last night and the days before that, and then we're gonna have her family over again tomorrow, and then they leave Saturday morning. So I feel like Saturday morning is like our first day of like, okay, we're done with anything holiday related that's not just the two of us, because we both like to watch the life series. So I think that's when we're going to be able to like start watching it and get into it. I think when I was growing up, Yu-Gi-Oh was a thing. We would trade cards and play them at break time in school. So I don't know if you know what this is, but have you ever heard of Pogs? Do you know what Pogs are? That was the thing when I was growing up. Games like Pokemon didn't even like exist when I was growing up. It was all Pogs, the stupidest crap in the world. I never got super into it. My other friends did. It was not a me thing, but that is what we did. Yeah, people played Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic a fair bit when I was in school. I do remember Magic. Magic was more of a thing. You remember Pogs? Never super got into card games though. Not as a kid. Oh, Pogs was my thing. Dude, Tim, you played Pogs? You're telling me that still existed when you were a kid? Lurking, playing for Frost Knight, but Pogs. Lockstock, Pogs. Pogs was elite. Maybe it just made its way to the UK later. Like, that was a thing around like 95. 1995 is when Pogs was a thing. So if you were like, I was like between 10 and 15, everybody was playing Pogs. I didn't play, but it was on the playgrounds. I feel like I'm too young to know that. It's interesting. I would have thought Tim was too young to know what Pogs were. Don't think I ever heard of Pogs. Okay, maybe this is a regional thing. Because Encrypted... Why is my like camera flashing weird? What the heck? We good? We good, bro? I would have thought you would have heard of Pogs Encrypted. Yeah, it was very popular back then in the Philippines. I used to have boxes and boxes of them. What age is Tim? Tim, how old are you these days? You're old enough that you're allowed to say, I guess. I know Tim's old enough that he can say how old he is. But we all know me. I'm 38. So like that gives you an idea of like what I thought the age was for that game. Maybe might not have been as popular here. Maybe it was a regional thing. Hey everyone, I've been lurking. I remember Pogs in elementary school in the upper Midwest around that time. Another Pog man, another guy who remembers Pogs. I'm a bit younger. Yeah, but Tim's even younger. So the fact that Tim knew what Pogs were and he's even younger than both of us? Come on. And Honey's heard of them at 26. Okay. So probably a regional thing because I am very obscure. I would say it's probably a regional thing. However, interesting that it was popular in the Philippines. That's surprising to me. It was definitely popular in New York. Like I said, all of my friends played with Pogs growing up. From the age of 10 to 15, that was the thing. Any daimyons? I think they started in the Pacific Islands somewhere, so the Philippines isn't too crazy. Oh, interesting. So, Tim, you might have been around the country of origin then of Pogs. The things that I had in my school was Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and Go-Go's? I don't know what Go-Go's are. I've never heard of those. We used to have anime-themed Pogs. Oh, no wonder you were into it. That makes sense. Oh, and Bakugun? Or what it's called? Sending a pic. Okay, hold on. I'll take a look. Let me get open Discord here. I remember. Oh, okay. So Tim knows what that is. That's definitely beyond me. Tim remembers Bakuguns. They started as the lids of papaya orange guava juice or something like that. Spandy, it is beyond interesting that you know the history of Pogs. That's also an anime. Okay. Oh my God. I know. I used to play them too. I've never heard of this. This is not a thing that is in my realm. Anime wasn't super huge in my school. I don't know that people were really into it at all when I was growing up. So that could be why I don't know much of it. I think Stuff You Should Know did a podcast episode about them. Okay, so that's why you know about them. That about where they came from. That makes more sense. We used to have cards where we would throw it on to and it would transform. And my brain just likes to remember useless stuff like that. Well, somehow it came in very useful in this conversation. Bagoon is a little ball you roll onto a card and pop into monsters. This game sounds highly interactive in a very strange way. Are we doing good? Are we missing any spots? I don't know why. Somehow this got reconfigured. It used to go back and forth twice and then move over once. But lately it just, every other one it moves over. So Tim knows. I don't understand. You have to look it up. Hold on. I'm going to look it up. I know. Oh, no, wait. Chaos just sent me a picture. Hold on. Oh no, these are the Go-Go's. Oh, those are kind of cute. They're like actual little figurines of stuff. Okay, so those are what Go-Go's are. Okay, let me look up what the babushkas. What the heck was this called again? Bakugans games. Images. Oh, that looks intense. Wait, there's like a whole arena you play on? Okay, these are more crazy than Pogs. You think Poggers as a term, or PogChamp, or Pogface, or whatever, like came from Pogs? Yeah, Never heard of this before. So interesting. Oh, there's a couple different variations of this. I think I like these Go-Go's better. These Go-Go's look kind of cool. Huh. So weird. It's like part cultural, part age. No, I think that's abbreviated from play of the game. I would not know where it's actually from, but that makes more sense. Yeah, so how you use Go-Go's, you put them up like pinball pins and then you slide them into each other to knock them over, which makes some Go-Go's better at offense and some better at defense because they slide better and are wider and thinner. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's actually kind of neat. It's almost like a tabletop physical version of, not really a tower defense game, but like there's some actual like understanding of physical space and how these things would work better in it. And I think that's a cool concept. That's actually really neat. All of them have this kind of curve at the back of them, so you can make a smooth motion by putting the finger in the mold. Do you play them on a board, or you just find any flat surface to play those on? Oh, we got some leakage. We sprung a leak over here. We sprung a leak. Let's fill this in. We also had trompos when growing up. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. I have no idea what that is. Any flat surface. Okay, so not really a board. Can be ground, can be a table, can use 10, can use 100. That would be a lot. Did you guys like trade for them and stuff? And what is this one? Trompos. Hold on here. Trompos. Nope, spelled that wrong. Trompos. I feel like I've seen that. That looks like a weird top, but there was a game for it. Interesting. Those look very ornate. People used to have huge collections in my school. We did. I currently have 116. Dang. It's made with wood and nails. It reminds me of like just a top that you would like. Okay, wait, you gotta see my hand. So you put it on the ground, you have the string, you'd pull it and it would like spin really fast. Search for the Philippines version. Philippines. Oh yeah, that's exactly it. But it's actually a game though, huh? What was it like? See who can keep theirs spinning the longest or something? I don't see any diamonds. I mean, each of them is half a finger size, so you can easily store a lot of them. What determined how many you would play with? Like, you and your friends just go, okay, let's just do a game of like 50, or what was the determining factor of how many? Okay, I see 2 sets of 2 here. We're gonna grab. There's a lot of diamonds. I see a lot of diamonds. Got that. I think I saw one like right over here somewhere. Yes, literally right in that corner. A lot of diamonds. If they're on the ground as hard as we can, then we try to destroy each other's. Not as sophisticated as what I was thinking the game would entail. You feel old now? You feel old. How many we had and could set up? Oh, okay. So just as many as you each had, and then that makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, we're going to get these, and then we're going to, well, I feel like for safety, I should potentially clear these out. Did that fall? I think I picked them all up. Oh, there's more over there. Back to Lurkington. Thanks so much for hanging out. Go-Go's also had a whole like collection book What, you just like keeping track of the different ones you got? I think I played Go-Go's or at least collected some. So those weren't maybe as regional as some of the other things. But some kid had like a sports pad, like a children's sports pad with 500 of them, so many duplicates and different colors, and I got my first one from that kid. It's always interesting to me how some kids like in school, I have a memory of certain people being like, this was the guy who was like really into drums or whatever. Like people had their specialty, or this was the uber theater person who was like in every musical performance. He gave me a bunch of, so that's how you got started, through a bunch of your friends' duplicates. Now look up all the games we used to play in the Philippines when I was a kid. You will see all the games we played. Do you feel like you guys played a lot of like, okay, hold on. Let me get to a safe spot here. Do we see any more diamonds? No, I think we're good. Yeah, there was a guy who got me into Yu-Gi-Oh cards. There's always that one person who is like super overly enthusiastic about a thing, and like to an infectious degree. Philippine children games. Patentero? You heard of Patentero? Patatero? Luxong Tinique? Okay, well that's just hopscotch. That's flying a kite. Yeah, I think I started with like 20 or so that he gave me, and then I got like 60 or so over the course of the years. Then I refound them on a countryside store, and later again on a convention. Do you still play with people at all? We have a dual desk from the Yu-Gi-Oh show. So you actually have like a battle desk that you played on. But yeah, they have a collection book. Each Go-Go actually has a name. Had, past tense. I haven't for 5 years. It's like, there's so many things that you collect as a children and then never touch again. Like Beanie Babies. Did anybody have Beanie Babies growing up as a kid? Did those ever actually amount to being worth anything? Has anybody ever sold a Beanie Baby in modern times that was actually made some real money? You can't spell. Ooh, okay, wait, what? He had a dual disc from the Yu-Gi-Oh show. I don't know what a dual disc means. Okay, let's put away the diamonds. The diamonds are they're growing. This is insane how many diamonds I've got from this dual disc. I was young enough that I got Beanie Babies just to play with them. They aren't collectible quality. So nobody actually like sells collectible Beanie Babies anymore, or is that a thing? Ad break ends. Ah, stupid ad breaks. Okay, let's convert these over. Boop. Boop. I thought the whole point of Beanie Babies was just to be a collectible item. I don't like, my sister had Beanie Babies, but I don't think she ever played with them. Why did they even become a collectible item then if they were like a plaything? I guess maybe people thought they'd be like Barbie. I feel like Barbie, if you have like a Barbie that's in pristine condition in a box from like the 50s, that's probably too early. 60s, I don't know when Barbie was invented. That would probably be worth some money. Look it up. What the anime character would use to duel. Okay, hold on. Dual disc Yu-Gi-Oh. Interesting. So what came first, the TV shows or the card games? You sent it to me? Okay, hold on. Let me look. Did the TV shows come out just to convince? Oh, wow, that's big. That is massive. Holy heck. Yeah, what came first? The card games or the TV shows? Well, I'm sure the TV shows came first, but like, did the TV shows come out specifically to get you to buy them as card games? You don't think people really... I missed that. You don't think people really buy them now? Hold on. What was the most expensive Beanie Baby ever sold? Most expensive Beanie Baby purchased. 2023. Yeah, for buying these in the 90s, like the most expensive one is maybe $5,000. Although this one says it's up to $300,000. Who would buy one of these in this day and age for $300,000? That's just stupid. Are you kidding me? $500,000? What? I don't want to look at this. This is just making me mad now. It really isn't that big. The show is just out to make kids buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's about 1.25 for them. I mean, that's still pretty big. That's still pretty big. I'm like thinking of like something that would be more handheld or portable. Like if I think about a TCG deck, for instance, or their board. That's small. That's manageable. I could put that in a little briefcase and take that. It also doesn't fit on my arm anymore. Was it supposed to fit on your arm? Is that how you used it? Did you use it by just putting it on your arm? Yes? Oh, interesting. So each of those slots held cards or something like that? Okay, gotcha. So when you were playing with somebody, did both people have to have that then? Or was it really not that necessary? You wanted one as a kid? You didn't really need it? Okay. My dogs are freaking out in the background. Oh, diamonds. Okay. Can I get them or will I explode? We're gonna risk it. There's 2 right there. Okay. And we're out. We got 2 right here. This is dangerous. And we're out. And then I think we have 2 more. I'm not going to be able to get those. I'm not risking those. Not really. Most people just use mats or something. Those are gone. There's playfield mats that you can use. Okay, so it's not necessary to have that whole contraption. Just, to me, it looks big. So I'm like picturing trying to play a game with that giant thing on my arm and being like, come on, what is happening? Like, I feel like that would just get in the way of me playing. I feel like I would get heavy. Was it heavy? Like having that on your arm like that, was that heavy at all? Nah, basically just for kids to make them think they are the protagonist in the anime. Not really heavy. Okay, so it was just to make you feel cool, basically. It's okay. It's like if you had a lightsaber or a wand from Harry Potter. Is that it? Is that the correct like analogy? No, it's just a plus to have. It was light. Okay. Yeah, and I mean, I did feel cool when I won a tournament, literally wearing it. Okay, yeah, okay. So it's like that kind of a thing. Not necessary, but, you know, kind of cool. I get it. I get it. I understand having that kind of a thing. I may or may not have a Harry Potter wand. Not Harry Potter's wand. I have it was not Snape's. Whose wand did I get? When I went to Universal, I got somebody's wand, and I'm trying to remember whose it was. Whose wand would I have gotten? Oh, Sirius Black. I got Sirius Black's wand. I was a Sirius Black fan. I was 8, by the way, when I won the tournament, and I did it in the most stupid way possible. By stupid, do you mean stupid on purpose or stupid accidentally? I was like 10 to 8, and I have the older wand. I am the master of death. See, I like Sirius Black because, like, he was, to me, one of the deeper characters who had, like, one of the best backstories in the movie. I don't know. I really liked... And also, he had a cool wand, too. Stupid by accident. Isn't that always the most ridiculous thing when you win in a stupid way by accident? That's like, we won because the goalie accidentally knocked the ball into his own goal. It's like that kind of a thing. Well, I'm curious. Let's hear it. I might not understand the context of it, not knowing anything about how the Yu-Gi-Oh card game works, but maybe you could explain it in terms that a non-Yu-Gi-Oh person would understand. Yeah, explain it conceptually to me. Let me hear it conceptually. That's another 27 diamonds. Okay. See, we're starting to get scragglers, so we're going to put this into back and forth mode, so that way we clean up some of the gunk. Boop. We'll do that. We'll let that clean up some of the gunk, and we'll put this stuff away. Look at all the diamonds. I got Dumbledore's wand and the Elder wand, and my mom got me it when she went on her first holiday abroad. Wait, did she go to Universal Studios? Did she actually go to the Harry Potter place? It was actually pretty cool when I went. I enjoyed it. I thought it was kind of neat. Basically, there are some monsters so powerful that you need to sacrifice some monsters in order to bring them on the field. Okay, that much makes sense. I understand that aspect. We don't have like a second one of those, right? That is that kind. And we do want a tuft one. Not tuft, tough. I can't not say it that way. There is a chest in a minecart over here. Let's see what's in it. Ooh, I got a golden apple. Very good. Nope, there was a shop in Sorrento. Just a random shop that was selling them? Huh. I guess like if you went to like just maybe some certain dedicated toy stores might have them. At the time, some of the monsters were exceedingly broken because of their high stats. And the strongest at the time were the 3 divine beasts who played a big role in the anime. Okay? Still with you. Still following. Making sense. Okay. Are we getting any diamonds or leaving any super scragglers? I'm almost halfway. I'm pretty sure. No, I'm definitely not almost halfway. This is the halfway point right here. Okay, they were selling them cheap, but was good quality. I think, do you still have it? Mine, I'm pretty sure, is just, I never took it out of its box. I bought it and I left it in the box and I haven't done anything ever with it. Oh God, I'm like right in the TNT. We should back off a little bit. The next step is removing all the bedrock. I am very concerned about how that's going to go. I have to look to see if those concepts still work before I update the server. I'm holding on to update the server at least till the armadillo is out at this point, because they also fixed shulker farms. So there's some very, very specific things I've been waiting on before I actually update this server. I need to do a villager stream where I get the rest of the trades too before I update the server. So I was at this tournament with some custom rules. You could have one divine beast in your deck, and their stats would be at 4,000 attack and 4,000 defense, with their ability being ignored. Okay. Yeah, I do, but I drop it and broke the end off. Still love it. It's quite long. Oh, I would be so bummed. But like, I never pulled mine out of its case, which is also kind of sad. I should put it in like a display case or something, somewhere that I could like show it off, but that it would be kind of safe and never get broken or anything. The 4,000 makes them practically unbeatable through normal means, because most powerful monsters had like 3,200 at the most. So it was 800 more defense and attack above like the highest regular powered monster. Okay, I'm following so far. Some card you have to give life points to summon. This was 2009. Okay, so this was before the this life point system potentially then. Where do we see any more diamonds? We got some scragglers here. Let's get rid of these. These are all things that could break the bedrock removal device, so I gotta be careful of those. Let's go do this. We sprung another leak. Now the life point system was a thing. That's how you won. But there weren't any cards that were summoned by you having to use life points, or at least that you weren't aware of. Okay, gotcha. So how Yu-Gi-Oh! Power crept a long time since. Okay. Power creep, always an issue. So continue. Where did you accidentally win? I guess is the next question. Ooh, diamonds. Oh, one got blown up. Oh. As long as we were getting them, I guess it's fine. There is still one, what are they called? There's still one, alright, whatever. I don't know when I played. You each had like 4,000 life points, and you had to get the other down. I had one card that you had to give like 800 life points. So you give the points to summon the card, or did in the versions that you played. This sounds just as complicated as TCG, if not more complicated. Now I really want to play TCG. I wonder if my wife will be amenable to that. It's a single card. Okay. I think now that whole area over there still needs to be cleaned up. So we'll let this go back and forth another time or two. Usually you play one monster card and as many spell cards as you want. But some say otherwise. Okay. So there's rule discrepancy, if you will. Did you have a certain? But anyway, let's not overcomplicate things. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. I'm understanding so far. So yeah, keep going. Continue. Have all three of these guys survived? 1, 2. There's the third one. This bro is gonna fall right off the edge. That's some great AI right there. What was that about? That is the stupidest slime. That was ridiculous. I don't even understand. Some monsters had summon rule to like you need 3 monsters in the graveyard before you were allowed to summon them. Oh, I can understand what's being said. It's fine. It's enough for me to get. Not quite overcomplicated yet. No need for the overcaps. I'm curious though, how did you accidentally win though? That's the question. Or does more need to be explained? It was really fun. Are there like online versions that you still do you still a bit more? Okay. Let me hear it. See, I feel like card games like that are definitely marketed to a specific age bracket nowadays. Because with regular video games, it's so easy to just play that stuff online. I need to be careful. If my Elytra goes and I'm stuck in there, that could be really bad. Okay, so you have 2 monster modes in Yu-Gi-Oh! Offense stance and defense stance. If you hit a monster in offense mode and defeat it, all the exceeding damage you do damages the enemy player. Wait, hold on. If you hit a monster in offense mode and defeat it, all the exceeding damage you do damages the enemy player. So is the player something separate from the monsters then? I don't play anymore as you need friends. That's understandable. That is understandable. That's where I think I'm going to run into an issue playing TCG, the Hermitcraft stuff. Any exceeding damage from defense modes voids. Any exceeding damage from defense mode voids and disappears. That's why they have life points. Okay. Yeah, players themselves have 4,000 HP. Bring that to 0, you win. But you could only bring that down by defeating their monsters, and the excess brings them down. Can't do that in defense mode. Okay. I'm understanding. It's computing. Things are clicking. Continue. I think I'm going to let it go for a bit longer. Yes, unless they have no monsters, then you could attack them directly. That makes sense. So you don't always have to like fight through their monsters. Okay. Understanding things. Which deals your monsters full attack and damage, which is a lot. Okay. Got it. So let's see. How much needs to get destroyed over here? I think I'm going to let this go one more pass. Yeah, it's eating into that a little bit. And that should bring it straight to the ground there. Okay, so there's not much getting destroyed there. I think we're good to move on. So we will remove that block and we'll put it back into left and right mode. Very good. And let's go get some more rockets because that's not a ton. That's not a ton. Boop, boop, boop. And there we go. Finish that up before we get more. Out of curiosity, oh, it's almost nighttime. Let's sleep. I put my like base of operations here, so this thing would run in the background, so I could maybe get a decent amount of gunpowder. We sleep. Drowned swims. I can't rest because there's monsters nearby. Interesting. Let's get you away. Goodbye. And now we can sleep. I love the spell card and trap cards, or the cards that change the battleground. Sounds like those are like, I don't know, effects cards almost in TCG to a degree. That's all I've gotten from being over here. Plenty of raw and flesh. String is almost full. Bones definitely be full. Arrows be full. Should just turn this into a creeper farm only. For that reason, I used a very aggressive deck. It wasn't a theme deck, but it was tailored in a way so I could use my abilities to look at monsters in defense mode that were hidden. You can choose to put a monster upside down when putting in defense mode. Okay, so I know if it's safe to attack or not, and also a lot of effects that punish putting monsters in defense mode. Okay, so you had a very, by aggressive, you mean a super offensive deck then? From my understanding of how I would interpret that. Sounds like a very offensive deck. You had Jaden's deck and UC deck? Are those like how you... Are those like the players? Either by destroying them instantly or by allowing me to ignore monsters if they're all in defense mode and just attack directly. Okay, so you had cards that would allow you to still attack them in the character if they were in defense modes. Okay, they were character decks from the anime. So did different characters have different health points? I know this is getting a little bit more complicated, but I'm just curious. Or were they all like, no matter what character you had, they all had the base stats? Skeleton Horse cries. Why? You're far enough away from the TNT. No, you don't have a character. Okay. So the character is not the player. Oh, just talk. Okay. Never mind. That might have confused me a little bit then. I was thinking about it like from TCG standings where like there are the characters, but okay. So that's understood. The anime, the characters have like their own decks. Oh, wait. So in the anime, they played the card game? Well, if that's not just there to sell the card game, I don't know what the heck they're doing. That's ridiculous. Wow, that very much so sounds like the whole point was just to sell cards then. It's not like in Pokemon they play Pokemon cards. Yeah. And they broke all the rules for like the first season. Like they broke the rules that were supposed to be what the card game was about. That's funny. You learn the rules by watching the show? Wow. If that is not the most sinister way to get something marketed, it's so... Oh my god. It's smart, but it'd be sinister. Yes, because I can't read. Okay. I mean, that's fair. If you can't read and watching them play it, I mean, that's kind of how I learned how to play TCG. I only learned because I was watching them play it all the time. But as I was saying, one such cards that allowed my hyper aggressive was Change of Heart, which allows me to take control of an enemy monster for one turn. I see where this is going. This sounds smart, though. I don't know how this is an accident. This sounds like a smart maneuver. So I'm curious to see how this turns into an accident, though. Tell me more. Ooh, I kind of want these gold ores. This card won me 2 games in like the first 5 turns. Okay. I could see how. I'm seeing where this is going. My favorite monster was Blue Eyes White Dragon and Stardust Dragon. Did each monster have... Okay, I know, don't overcomplicate it too much, but this is a curiosity. Just, I don't know why I want to understand the game, but it's, you know, situational based. So besides like your effects S cards, did was there something you needed to have in order to activate the monster's attack or whatever, or all it was about being able to summon the monsters? Kind of like in TCG, you have to have certain item cards ready to go to actually be able to activate the character's attack. Nah, just needed to be on the field. Okay. That actually makes it simpler then, so that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm getting it. Why are you up there, my guy? We're going to go get rid of you. I don't want you up here. Oh, because you're holding something. I see. You've been living your life up here. Did I just killed him with my pickaxe. Kind of feel bad about that. Yeah, it's super easy once you know how to play. It doesn't sound too crazy from what you guys are talking about. But because I was an 8-year-old, I also used a Divine Beast. Also 4,000 attack. Is nothing to scoff at when most usually do is around 2,800. Also, it's a one-shot. Okay. So you had a Divine Beast and this special card. Sounds like you were stacked. Still curious how you accidentally did this, though. This all sounds like smart moves to me. You have 4,000 life points. Your character has 4,000 life points. So if it attacks you directly, you are gone. One shot. Okay, that makes sense. Easy enough. So you used your change of heart card and then attacked with this Divine Beast thing? And bing bada boom, done? So in the finals, my hyper-aggressive death faced another hyper-aggressive death. Okay. Getting to it. Understand. Wee. Diamonds? No diamonds. Oh, that coffee was not very strong. Death Wish coffee did not give me a death wish. I feel like there was no caffeine in that. Yeah, that way I like playing Stardust Dragon. If it attacked, it did like 2,500 life points. Which, if a player has 4,000, that's gets you pretty low then. The guy was 18, had 2 friends with him, and I am there, an 8-year-old. So, by luck, you obliterated this guy then. Or you just had good cards compared to a lot of the other people there. That guy got beat by a kid. Sounds like he got beat by a kid with a pretty dope deck, though. Which doesn't seem like anything to scoff at. As they say, it's the heart of the cards. You got good cards. That's what's going to happen. Like, I got a pearl card. That's a good card. More diamonds over here. Let's grab these. I think next stream I'll be back on Craftworks working on my house. I know I thought this would be a good stream to open the cards while doing this because this is like kind of an uber boring process. So I figured I'll do this while that's going. Nope. We played for 15 minutes because we were in a stall fest. We both couldn't really get any progress because we kept destroying each other's monsters faster than we could summon and sacrifice them. Okay, now I'm getting into this. So we both eventually had to put everything into defense mode to avoid damage. Okay. I'm understanding. This is gonna get full quick. I had a big lunch. I had a giant sub for lunch, and I think it's finally hitting me. Drink some water. Water will keep me awake. We were like 2,400 versus 2,000 life points left each. So you had almost taken each other down halfway. Sounds like hella fun. And then you drew your Divine Beast. Okay, so it just took you pretty long to get your like alt card. The Divine Beasts that destroyed. But you still had to get rid of his defensive cards, right? Or wait, hold on, did you, whoa, wrong. You have that card that ignores the defensive cards. I had 3 monsters on my field, sacrificed them, and bam, Divine Beast on the field. And what, did they still have, so did they still have some in defense though? No, I had to go through them. Okay, so you still had to go through his defense cards. More diamonds. Whee. Oop, there's some diamonds over there. Miss those. Boink. So that sounds like a pretty long battle, but potentially a fun ending. Also, a new monster cannot attack the turn it's been summoned, so no attack made this turn. Oh, okay, that's kind of like TCG. When you switch characters, you can't actually do anything if you switch characters when it's not like you're switching because one died. That is a rule I understand. From everything that I know from card games at this point is because I learned how to play TCG. That is my reference. The Hermitcraft TCG. That is my reference for everything. I'm going to admit to this. As a Genshin player, I am also playing TCG and Genshin too now. Don't like it as much, but I at least, if I didn't play, or not play, but if I didn't watch Hermitcraft TCG, I would have never known how to play that. My Elytra's going to break. Hold on here. His turn starts, draws a card, looks smug at me, summons a new monster, and sacrifices his monster to summon the same Divine Beast. Some could if you sacrifice some life points. There's cards in TCG that lets you, like, if you use said card, you can play on that turn. And now we are in a really stupid situation. So he just drew his Divine Beast by sacrificing one of his monsters, but you've already drawn yours, so now you're able to actually just use yours before he uses his, only because of turn order. And this is how you win then. Wow. So it really came down to just one turn. Did he not know that you had summoned yours? If two monsters with the same attack each other, I think it's raining. No damage is dealt. Oh, weird. Okay. Then I'm curious to see how this story wraps up then. I keep trying to guess. I should just let you tell me. Both were in attack modes, so it was either we both lose our Divine Beast or we just not attack. Oh, weird. So you were at a standstill. Okay. Ooh, more diamonds. Public SMP? Nah, private. Yes, your private SMP. Sorry. Is it mine? It is mine. It is mine for people who have been either following me or subscribed to me for over a year. Yeah. So basically close friends of the channel. Yeah. All good. This is the perimeter. I'm working on a perimeter. It's taking forever. No, my elytra broke. Son of a. Oh. If you have any monsters out, you can only target monsters and not attack them. Version? What version? Huh? What do you mean? The version of the server? It's 1.20.1, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait, not that one. I have a million elytras. Whee! Oh, but I didn't bring any rockets. Yeah, I do. They should be down here. It's really not a big deal. That was pretty good, though. You chimed in at a very good time to watch some painful things happen. At least, where's my boots? Hold on, where's my boots at? There's my boots. At least, like, this didn't happen over where the TNT was, because all of my stuff would have just been obliterated. Yeah. I've been making sure that I was in a good spot. Champ Chan, pet. Hello. That was pathetic. I knew, like I had said, I need to change my elytra soon. And then I just plummet from the sky. I feel like I'm missing something else. Hold on. We're going into free cam mode. Okay, yeah, there's a couple more odds and ends over here. There's the shovel. I should have an axe. Or maybe I might have taken the axe off. It's been a while since I died. I don't remember the last time I died. Do you see any more junk? I don't think I actually had the axe on me because I haven't used an axe for anything. I don't know why I have the hoe on me though. Okay, but yeah, you were in deadlock. None of us could really make a move now. Okay. Yeah. Understood. Yeah, I don't see anything else. I must have got it all. That was you tuned in at a very, very good time to watch some ridiculousness happen there. I can't believe that one broke. I was doing so well because so many new monsters would just get destroyed and neither of us wanted to lose your divine beasts. Okay, so there's my axe. So I did leave my axe in there. So both of you were at a standstill. Torch. I'll put those away. Clean this up. So now guess which card you drew? Oh, what was the name of it? Hold on, I don't remember the name of it. Let me look. I'm scrolling up. That change of heart card? No. He drew the change of heart card, right? I can almost guaranteed it. Yep. Look at all these. Look at all these diamonds. I have some emerald ore in here. I want this whole thing to eventually be filled with just diamond ore. So that card is what won you the game then. Doing well. We should check after that little diversion to make sure we're not missing any diamonds. I think I actually need to put this into back and forth mode. We'll let it do one more push and pass. I drew change of heart and use it immediately. So now I suddenly am here an 8-year-old with two copies. Oh, because you can use his and declare an attack with both more than 8,000 damage. That's a little overkill. That's funny. So he got wrecked. Dude got obliterated. Excuse me. That's just mean. That's a lucky draw though, right? Like, holy crap. That seems like a super lucky draw to have at that point in the game. $8,000 damage. Yeah, and this wouldn't have happened if he hadn't summoned his own Divided Beast, because I would have had to go through all his monsters that were in defense mode. Ah, okay. So it only worked because he had his Divine Beast that you were able to turn against him. I see. I understood the game enough at this point to know what you had meant, which is pretty good. I didn't expect that I was gonna be able to understand the game from just you explaining to me, but you actually did a pretty solid job. I actually knew like a little bit to understand what was going on. Very good. Okay. We got to turn this into back and forth mode because we're getting some scraggly bits now. Whee! And back and forth mode activated. I love that I can like choose what mode to run this flying machine in. This is very different than how like other people do a perimeter with the massive machines doing everything at once. I wanted to do this slowly with a machine that went back and forth because I did want it to collect a lot of the materials from it, and I figured this would be the best way to do it. Lol, I was a bit lost because it's been a very long time since I last played. It wasn't too bad for me to figure out as we were going. Yeah, his friends and people around me started to laugh and go wild for this 8-year-old winning the tournament with the most hecking play of the entire tournament, using Change of the Heart on a Divine Beast to have 2 of the same on my field. Yeah, him pulling the same exact Divine Beast is what made that pretty epic. The fact that he had the same one as you on the field at the same time is pretty dang funny. More diamonds. More diamonds. More explosions. Oh, it's right there. We're gonna... Okay. I thought it was going the other way. Oh, more diamonds over here, too. This is a diamond-rich area. I need to sleep. I need to sleep very much so. It is pitch black above me in the sky. Gosh, sleep. I think Rose had the problem that they... No, not at all, Chaos. It was fine. Oh, I see. No, don't worry about it. Okay. So, where were those other diamonds? Did I not get them? Over here. Very good. Oh, I don't know why that strip is like weirdly flat over there. So I think I'm going to do a weekend stream. I'm thinking Saturday. And I think I'm going to work on my house on the Craftwork server. Definitely missing some blocks here and there. I do try to explain things in a simple way so people understand everything. So if you did, I'm glad. I totally did. I totally understood exactly where you were going with it. I think if I hadn't played a game like TCG at this point, though, I would have been very lost. But because I at least understand some of the principles behind these card games nowadays, it's a little bit easier for me to follow. It's interesting. A lot of card games seem to have, in a base level, similar... I don't know if I want to call them rules, but I guess so. Like the idea that a player can't attack if they take the stage by either switching or on first summons. But there are loopholes around that if you have certain effects cards or if you spend stuff to do it. That seems to be a common thing in a lot of like card games like that. Now the Genshin TCG card game has something similar to that concept. And I would have never thought of that without playing the Hermitcraft one and been like, Why is it like this? Why can't my player immediately attack? Oh, that's just how those games work. And now I kind of understand that. And the idea that there are like effects cards and things makes sense. Item cards seems to be, I don't know if that is a specific to the Hermitcraft one, or if other things use item cards, or you have to have X, Y, or Z card to be able to activate attacks. I haven't seen other games that have like that kind of a stuff. But the idea of attaching effects or different things, like attaching armor or whatnot, that seems to be kind of a standard thing in different card games. Usually because of balance, the Pokemon TCG uses those mechanics. It makes sense. It definitely makes sense in how it balances things. I am very excited to see because the Hermitcraft TCG style is based off the Pokemon's TCG. Does Pokemon TCG use the item cards kind of things? Like you have to have said cards before activating an attack? Yes. Oh, interesting. Okay. So I'd probably be able to play Pokemon TCG pretty easily too then. They're called energy. Okay. So a Pokemon has to have X amount of energy before it can actually do a certain attack. Yep, probably could. Probably can. I probably can. Who would have thought? Let this go back and forth a couple times. We have a decent amount of rockets. This bottom layer, I don't know why, but it definitely feels like it's taking a lot longer than the top layer. I think because I do have to stop and go back and forth more, and I don't know if that's because I'm going through so much more deep slate, so it takes longer to blow it up. I did not have to go back and forth more with these top layers because of the stone, but the deep slate seems to take a lot longer to blow through. The only major difference between Pokemon and Hermitcraft TCG is the way that evolutions work in Pokemon TCG. Yeah, there aren't really evolutions in the Hermitcraft one. There isn't anything that I can tell is something like that, unless it's like the. Well, no, Pokemon always had 2 attack options anyway. Honestly, better that way. Seems like it's less confusing. I could imagine it gets really confusing when you have to worry about evolutions and stuff. These go over here. Do I have... Okay, that's filled. I think I had one for tough. I did. I should get more tough. I'm trying to get the tough because I know, like, in the next version, it's going to be a gorgeous building block. Try and get, like, a whole other shulker box of it. Boop. Which way is it going? Okay, I think after it gets back, I will have it start pushing in more. Or maybe not. That just blew up there. Yeah, I think when it gets back, we'll call it to start going in. But yeah, no. I heard Beef say how he is basing off the Hermitcraft TCG on the Pokemon TCG, allowing me to instantly understand the game. I believe you also have like a certain amount of hermits you need to defeat in order to win. Yeah, you have to defeat 3 hermits. If you defeat 3 hermits, you win. I wonder if they're going to bring it somehow to next season. I would love TCG if they could to stick around next season. Just because I thought it was a really nice way every once in a while for the hermits to get together and just play a game. I doubt they will, but out of everything, it seems like the one thing that would be like, yeah, carry that over. Just import the maps into the game. But in Pokemon TCG, HP is generally lower. So it's easier to kill a Pokemon than it was to necessarily kill a Hermit. Because the Hermits were like what? Between 240 and 300 were general. Well, I could look. I have. Let's just see. So Etho was 280. Mumbo's card. No, Grian's card. Grian was 300 health points. That's pretty good. These cards will never get played. B-Dubs was 260. Look at previous message. I believe you also have like a certain amount of hermits you need to defeat. 3. Yeah, in Pokemon it's 6. Correct. But in Pokemon TCG, HP is generally lower. So it basically comes out to be equivalent then. More Pokemon with lower health as opposed to less hermits with more health. Makes sense. Makes sense. Now I really want to play. Like I have these cards. I'm like, I got to figure out. I don't know if you were here when I was explaining this earlier, but I want to figure out a way to distribute it so that I could just play with my friends without everybody having to build a deck. Because I have enough cards to make 2 decks out of. Probably a little bit more than 2 decks. So I was thinking like dividing it up by rare characters, regular characters, effects, and then randomizing it, and then each player gets 3 random rare hermits. I don't know, 5 random regular hermits, and 15 random effects cards. And then you could choose what item cards you want to have that gets you up to the 42. Or maybe not. Maybe even that is random. And that would be how I could randomize it when playing with people with the cards that I have. Also, the whole 1 active hermit and backup hermits, all that stuff is also from TCG. That there's only like 1 active hermit. And then you move to whatever hermit you want to after that one is killed. Yeah, I mean, those kind of game mechanics, I feel like those make sense. There's not too different of a way to do that. Okay, this moved over. We are on the next section. I'm still blown away that I have not like run into any super big lava lakes or anything. I've gotten very lucky so far. Nothing crazy here. Nothing crazy. It's getting late. Gotta sleep. I think I don't know how much you remember from the Hermitcraft TCG stuff, but for the card, this is my full playable deck. I think there's over 88 cards in here now, but I don't know your opinion. I'd be curious to see what you think, but I'll show you the rares that I got for playable cards. So I got two Hypno rares. I got a Rendog rare, a Grian rare, a B-Dubs rare, a Pearl rare, and a Corrales rare. Personally, I think this Pearl rare is like my number 1 card. I would have that rare in my deck. That one would be 100% in there. Do not ask me any strategies on Hermitcraft TCG. I got no clue because I did not bother with it. Fair enough. Fair enough. I was just, if you didn't remember or get too far into it, then that's fine. I just was thinking maybe you would have an opinion on who the best rare out of the ones that I got was. Oh, we sprung a leak. Hadn't had one out of the main walls for a little bit. Definitely glad that I got the booster pack. That I feel like, oh, this is a big leak, makes what I have at least playable with 2 people now. I really just got to figure out the best way to distribute the cards. Whee! Oh, wow. I might need more blocks to fill all this in. Well, that's easy enough. We'll get them from above. Oh, this is actually kind of more of a thing than I realized. Okay, so let's do this. I might need to go get some sponges here. This is like a whole aquifer. Let's grab some sponges to clear that out. I haven't had to like do any work of this level in a bit. I've gotten very lucky. No lava lakes, no big water sources. Everything's been pretty manageable to get through this. Oh, that's why I had the hoe. Now that makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Clearing this out. How far does this go back? Goes. Oh, this is a thing. This is actually kind of a thing, huh? Oh boy. Hopefully I have enough. 32. Yeah, I got enough to clear this out. This is definitely a big aquifer. How did I miss this? Boop, 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 and boop, and boop, and boop. Has any of this card talk reinvigorated you to go play any card games? Or are you like, nah, I'm still over card games? In general. I feel inspired to go play TCG. That's what I feel. And to download the server so I could do some decked out runs. I really think I should save that for a stream though. Still over card games. Fair enough. I was just curious. That is fair. Okay, I have to fly out of this little hole. Why am I not taking off? Very good. Let's put this stuff away. Grab some more rockets. And see if we've got any diamonds. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Put that away. Nope. We want the rockets. I am like struggling on the rocket front. I haven't spent any time like running any farms or anything lately, so like my gunpowder situation, as well as my paper situation, is kind of abysmal these days. It's a bit sad. 15 diamonds. My focus has been like pretty much solely on this and outlining some other ideas for things that I'm going to be doing when the auto crafter comes in. I see 2 diamonds right there. I can get to him. I can get to him. Come on. Let's take the landing. Oh, there's more than just those 2. Oh, there's a bunch. Excellent. Okay, let's take a look and see if there's any more. Yes, there are. We're going for them. Stick the landing. Got him. Cool. Any on this side? Yep, we got 2 up here. With a zombie. Nope, that's a creeper right behind there. Gotta be careful. And boop. Good. This is in move over mode, right? I can't remember what I left this in. Oop, more diamonds. More diamonds being exposed all the time with the diamonds. Just one there. The other one was right over here. Oh, got a 3-pack here. Cool. I can tell you that in Pokemon TCG, the meta is having like a few monsters that you actually fight with, usually only like 2 or so. And then a few support monsters, very few energy, and over half of the deck are item cards with as many search cards as possible. Search cards? What are search cards? I don't know that there's equivalent in Hermitcraft TCG to a search card. Do tell. What be a search card? Zoop. Oh, more diamonds. I can't believe how many diamonds. I feel like every pass, more diamonds are getting exposed. Which is kind of crazy. Are we getting jaggedy? Do I need to consider putting this in back and forth much? I don't know. Search cards are cards that allow you to search your deck for the specific kind of card. Okay, so that's like, well, actually, there isn't anything like that in Hermitcraft. The closest, I guess, would be like the composter, where you could pull stuff out of your, like, used cards. Pull a specific card out of your used cards, maybe. I kind of want these over here. Grab this. That's like a revive card. Yeah, I guess that kind of also makes sense. Kind of like a revive card, because you aren't limited to what card you pull. You could pull a recycle card, which recycle card is actually a really good way to look at it. Composter is definitely like a recycle card. I'm stuck in a hole. There's a bat up there. So the question is, do I need to go put this into back and forth mode? I can't tell. Search cards are mainly cards that actually search your deck for another card, and more often than not are the meta. Yeah, because like the whole deck needed to get insert in the machine in the game, it makes sense why a comparable card doesn't really work for Beef's game. Because there's no way to like go through all those cards in any sort of fashion. It's all randomized up front. I'm getting all of this tough while we're here. Zoop, 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 zoop. Because those are going to be a really gorgeous looking block when I can update the server. So I really want to have it. They don't have any way to farm tough. It's kind of like Deep Slate. There's no way to make more of it. Okay, I'm going to let this get to the end, and then I'm going to put it back and forth. Why rely on randomness of the cards and make a balanced deck when you can make a good chunk of your deck based on finding the card that you... Yeah, I mean, that totally makes sense why that is the meta for the Pokemon world. 100%. It cuts out so much of the RNG. Okay, so sleep. It's nighttime. We we got almost another half a stack of diamonds from that pass. That's wild. I am going to need another shulker box because I'm not even halfway done with that layer, and I'm almost full. I really have no idea. If I had waited and loaded this stuff up in the newer versions when they increased diamonds, I feel like I would have been overwhelmed with diamonds. Oh, I need to put this into back and forth mode now. I think we're at a point where it's getting a little chunky again. Boink. But for example, I am looking at one of the top decks from Pokemon at the moment. Guess how many energy cards there are? Well, I don't know how many cards are you allowed to have in a deck in Pokemon TCG. Millie Thompson, hello. How is it going, Millie? We opened up my TCG cards earlier. 60. Okay, how many energy cards do you need? Is it like TCG where you need on average like 3 to actually activate an attack? I got a very, very special card that I was very surprised about when I was opening these up. I got the rare Etho card. 46 out of 100. That was what was in my pack. Oh, you saw that earlier. You did see that. Okay. I couldn't remember. Just like Hermit TCG? Hermit TCG I thought was 42. Couldn't you only have 42 cards? Oh god, am I screwing up decked out with TCG? Millie, do you remember how many cards? They're very similar except how many cards you can have. Now you need 1 to 3 energy cards. Okay, so it is like that as far as how many cards to activate. I'm pretty sure it's 42. Yeah, that's what I thought. So at 60 cards, I would say, how many energy cards? Maybe 30 energy cards? Maybe? I don't really know. Like if I were to make a deck for TCG, I would make half of my cards be item cards. In my head, that makes sense. I mean, how many would you put into your deck of 42 and then make it like 50% more? Yeah, I would do good balance between hermits, energy, and items. See, in my head, you need so many more item cards / energy cards because you need on average, everyone needs at least 1 to 3. So I would probably have 8 to 10 hermits. I'd probably have 8 to 10 hermits. Then I would have so I'd say 10 hermits. 10 hermits, 11. I'd probably have more effects cards than 11. But yeah, I would say on average, I would have about 50% item cards. So yeah, 30. If the deck is 60, I would say, 30 energy would be probably what I'd be looking at then. Yeah. That's why playing with a dual or single energy type where there's good hermits with neutral energy you can use. Yeah, building a deck like that totally makes sense. Which is why I think it's going to be slightly difficult in my idea of doing like random decks and how to deal with the item cards in that situation. Because you could get a bunch of item cards that don't match the random hermits you got. So I got to figure out how that's going to work. The deck I'm looking at has 7 energy cards, all from the same type. It only had 7 energy cards total? Really? Okay, 7 energy cards. How many Pokemon cards, though? How many Pokemon cards, then? 17. Oh, wow. A lot more. I feel like you wouldn't then be able to activate. And do you have 6 on the field at a time? So you said that you have to kill 6, like in Hermitcraft. How many? But on Hermitcraft you can have. I'd have to look at the board. Is it 5 out on the board at once? The board's a little bit buried. I don't remember how many hermits you can stack on the board at once. Only 1 active one. Yeah. 5 in the bank. So 6. Okay. So you couldn't even have, well, I guess that makes sense, but like how many search cards? Because I know that's the big difference, right? And cost for pulling them back. I still don't understand how only 7 energy. You barely, if you don't draw those, you don't activate them. You can't activate their attack. Unless you have like a ton of these search cards, so you're just looking through and just grabbing the energy cards you need. Oh, there needs to be a convention that I could go to and do this. Only 3 Pokemon can actually use the attacks in that deck? So then what's the point of... Well, I guess you're also, looking for those specific Pokemon then? All the other ones just exist. That's such a strange way to do it. But I guess it makes sense if you have the ability to search for the specific cards you need. So you're searching for the one Pokemon you want and then the energy ones you need. The other Pokemon have search abilities. Oh, that's interesting. So it's not just effects cards that can do that in Pokemon. Okay. All right. Or abilities that protect your bench. Okay, that makes sense too. So like defensive stuff. So many diamonds. And this is, I'm pretty sure I have this in back and forth mode. Right? Yeah, it's still in back and forth mode. So I'm not really like exposing new areas. I've been working on the Craftwork server, AFKing, to get a ton of my copper. Wow, what's the word? Holy crap. Oxidized? Jesus. So that way my next Craftwork stream, I should have enough oxidized copper to do my roof. So we're doing a lot of AFKing to try and get all that to oxidize. Wee bloop. I like the auras. I feel like there is a hair in my eye. Or a bug on my face. I don't understand. What is going on? I feel like I have a hair blowing in my face right now, and it's really driving me crazy. Oh, any more diamonds being exposed? I think... What time is it? We've been going for almost 3 hours. I think we're going to call it at 3 hours. So I'm going to... I think I'm going to turn it off when it gets back. I don't think I think we've cleared enough that when I start it back up, I don't need to be in back and forth mode anymore. There's like that little bit, but that's going to blow up now. A little bit up there. Yeah, let's get this ready. If I can remember how. So I'm pretty sure it's goes glass here. And then here? Hold on, I gotta look at the video. I gotta look at my thing. Make sure I'm right before I screw it up and have to rebuild it for the millionth time. Minecraft. I have a video for myself of how the machine works so I don't forget and screw it up accidentally. Okay, stop mode is that. Okay, perfect. So when it gets here with the glass here and here, it should stop. Oh, I should sleep. There are a lot of search cards in this deck. As far as I can see, 20 cards that are essentially just spell item cards to search your own deck. See, that would be... That's kind of boring. I get it from a meta perspective, but I personally love part of the randomness in games like the Hermitcraft one. If like all you're doing is just always searching the deck for the exact card you want, it kind of takes some of the luck away, which I get some people don't like to play with, like just having to hopefully be luck hard of the cards, if you will. But I don't know. I kind of like the RNG-ness that the game currently has. Generally speaking, I don't like that in games, but I feel like it's a good enough of a balance in the Hermitcraft one that I'm okay with it. Where was I putting Tough? I think at the end of this. Yeah, okay. And the site goes there, and I'll put these away. But that is the point. Anything that removes luck in card games is gonna be the meta. Oh, 100%. I'm just saying my own personal preference. I like a good balance between luck and skill. It's got to be a good balance. I don't like games that everything you do is purely luck, which is like, that frustrates me. It needs to be a combination of luck and skill. If it's a good balance of luck and skill, I'm probably more likely to enjoy the game then. Hey, look at that. It stopped. Perfect. One weird thing I found out a while ago when I first started this project, my dude who rides in it, oh, hello me, has to leave the minecart before I disconnect, because if you are in a minecart and disconnect, the minecart goes with you, which I thought was really weird. The minecart doesn't stay there if you disconnect and you're in the minecart. It's very weird. Okay, that cleaned up nicely. I don't see any more diamonds. Oh, yes, I do. Look at that. There's a little blurb of them over here. Okay, grab those. Does it despawn completely? It doesn't despawn. It stays with your character. So what was happening, I kept, in order to make sure that if I was over here cleaning up, the machine would still work over at the other end of the perimeter. It's kind of like how Doc had his camera count in it. What ended up happening is the minecart would go with your character when you left, and it would cause the activator rail to update, and the TNT would fall, even if it wasn't in flying mode, which would ruin the device. And it'll come back with you when you log back in. But obviously that kept breaking the machine, and I didn't understand why until I was watching my character from on one screen, disconnect from the other screen, and I went, oh no, it took the minecart, and that's why it kept breaking, which was really bizarre. I wonder if, I wonder if that happens with boats. Hold on, let's do a quick experiment. I could show you too. We'll hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do. We'll grab this. Oh, that's my other account logging in. Multiplayer. Oh, crap. For my admin account. We'll just do this for testing purposes so you could see it. We'll do this right here. So we'll put, where am I? I'm over here. Put a rail down. We will, do I have any minecarts? Apparently not. We'll make a minecart. Boop. Oh, hold on, I don't need this. Oh, God is on. My admin account? Yeah. I can ask him for an infinite supply of end crystals. I don't think he would do that. So, we get in the cart. Clearly, I am in the cart, obviously. My admin account is in the cart. We're in the minecart. He's chilling there. He's on the activator rail. The activator rail, you could see, is red because it's got somebody in it. Now, if I disconnect, minecart gone. Activator rail turned off. And if I reconnect, I'm back. Activator rail back on. So it stays with it. Now what I don't know is if the same, let me get out of my way here. If the same thing applies with a boat. Let's get rid of that, get rid of that. If you're in a moving minecart and log, I don't know. We could test that real quick. Let me grab some stuff to test that here. We can definitely test that. We'll grab this and we'll grab some of this. And we'll do boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. And we'll actually do, I need some of these. And I need one of these. I'll do this. Oh, wait, no, I don't want that there. I want this. I'm pretty sure it's 1.20.1 is the version currently. Wait, I keep putting that in the wrong spot. Okay, so if I do, yeah, 1.20.1 is the current version. Okay, so if I do this, and I do this, and I do this, and I go in the minecart, and if I push myself, okay, so going around. If I disconnect, to go with me. It maybe, the only thought that I have is maybe because I'm in God mode. Like if I'm in survival mode, I wonder. No, it goes away in survival mode too. So it doesn't have anything to do with that. No, it's funny. And I'm back and I'm still moving. It doesn't like stop. Okay. So probably the entity status is tied to the player. Okay. Make that a long track. Okay, I can't do anything here. Let's put myself back into God mode. Hold on, I want to try the boat thing first, Chaos, and then I'll make it longer. Oh, he took my rail. Did he take my minecart too? No, I took the minecart. Okay, I want to try the boat, and then I'll make it a longer rail. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. We're okay. You didn't hear that. I need wood. Make a boat. And I assume it would be the same thing with a boat. I pushed myself in the water. This server is no longer on your list. Here, when I log out, I'll give you the info again. Okay, so I'm in the boat. If I disconnect, that takes the boat with me. It makes sense. I'm riding in the entity. But, so... Nardcraft.mcc.gg chaos. What about a horse? A horse, of course. Oh, God. I am not spawning in a horse. And now I have to find a horse and a saddle. I don't know. Do I have saddles? That's gonna lie, encrypted. It's fine. I can kill it. What? Can you find a horse and destroy the items? No, we gotta find a horse. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta put the redstone away. No one will know. I will know, and I will feel as though I've betrayed myself. Oh, I have an easy way to do this, but we need a saddle. Either way, I need a saddle. Can I make saddles? I can just make saddles out of leather, right? I can just make a saddle. Hold on. I will make a saddle, and we will do this super simply. Not unless you've got a data pack for it. I definitely don't have a data pack for it. I might get lucky and have a saddle on it. So let me just see. I think I have a saddle on one of my skeleton horses at my base. So boat, minecart. Let's find out about horse. Oh, you know what? I think, yep, they all have saddles. Okay. So we need to go to my base. Whoa, caps lock. TP me to myself. Very good. Okay, so my admin account is on the horse. Are you going to break the lead? I might break the lead. Let's find out. Okay, so if I disconnect, the horse is gone. It did not break the lead. There is no lead here. There's no lead. Interesting. He took the horse with him. And the horse is back and the lead is actually intact. Yeah, any entity you ride. You knew about that? So if you have a favorite horse and you don't want anybody to steal it, get your butt on it before you leave the server. And apparently it comes with you. That's crazy. Dogs and cats will just sit. I knew about that because people use... okay, come to Toki's base? Okay. People use... cats as like a player detector when somebody logs in. Bring some rails. I have rails. I have rails on me. Zoop. Hello. Rails. There's a stack of rails. And I have the minecart too. Wonder if that works that way in the new version. With the player detector? I have a minecart too. Ride. Ah. Me ride? Eh? Oh boy. With the riding mechanic changes? I don't know. I mean, I'm on 1.20.1, so it's definitely an older version. Okay, what are we doing here? I'm not 100% sure what we're testing. Okay, ride after me. Okay, so I'm in, and I'm riding after you. Very good. Chaos off the game. Chaos join the game. Oh, now you're behind me. Yep. That's funny. So you were ahead of me, and now you're behind me. Yo. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, you stay in whatever position you were at, I guess, then. So if you logged out here, I would pass through you and end up on the other side of you. But then your momentum and everything would keep going. Need to rewatch that. Missed it. Do you want to do it again and I'll have encrypted clip it or something? We could do it again and I'll have encrypted clip it for us, or somebody clip it. We could do that. Or you could just, I mean, if it's not too far back, you could rewatch it, do that up. Nah, I can rewatch mine. Okay, cool. Very good. VOD. But yeah. Yeah. So anyway, if you're using a alt count to run a flying machine while sitting in it, don't log out while still in the minecart in that alt account, because, well, it'll break your contraption. I don't think it's changed, because it makes sense why it would stay with you like that on a technical level, because like if you're in a boat on the water, I just looked at my sword and got really sad that I do not have fire aspect. Aw. And you come back on and somebody stole your boat, then you're just instantly drowning. From like a multiplayer server perspective, it's good because it's not going to be like you can't really mess with people then with that mechanic. Let's put that away, that away, that away. You're also really sad that you don't have a netherite pick and shovel. That is fair. My kit is like a PvPer dream. Maybe, I don't know, they made it where pretty much any entity can ride any other entity now with the ride command. I would suspect, aside from the lack of fire aspect, I don't know why they all touched with doing that. Can I ride you? Not in this version, I can't. I don't know if a player could ride another player. I think so. I think technically they can. Okay, I'm gonna go back over here. Maybe I would honestly guess though, encrypted, if you use that command on a server, whatever entity you were riding would disappear with you if you logged off. I would wager that to be the case. Apparently you can use it on players, or can't use it on players or markers. Why does it look cool? Your elytra? What do you mean? Oh, you have oh yeah, wait, why do you have a cape? It looks like it's using a cape. Yeah, it makes sense if you can't ride other players, because if you could, then you would run into the issue. Yeah, see, if I take mine off, I don't have a cape, so that it's not taking the thing of the cape. No cape. Nothing cool for me. Cape be cool. Okay, so we did good. We opened up a bunch of TCG cards. I like the elytra style though. I eventually want us to be able to put trims on the elytra. I would love it if you could stylize your elytra, because they're so boring looking. I don't know if they'll ever do that, or if there's a reason why they haven't done that yet that we don't know about. But I would really like to be able to style my elytra. I think that'd be dope. I think it would be very dope. But I'm going to call the stream here. Waiting. What are we waiting for? Can I do a scar? I don't know what that means. Can he do a scar? Is he about to Hawkeye me? I think he's going to Hawkeye me. That doesn't work when you're in full armor. Velocity, you missed. Yeah, you won't kill me if I have armor on. I'm pretty sure I would have to have no armor for you to actually like explode me into bits. And I have armor on. I mean, it doesn't have to kill. No, go for it. You can try again. Try and Hawkeye me. I will stand here. Try it. Let's see how much damage it does. I have an elytra on, so no. Ooh! That took me down to 4 hearts. Okay, there's flame on this. I'm gonna put myself out. That was pretty good. That took me down to 4 hearts. If I didn't have my armor on, I would be dead. Bow's broken. I would be so dead if I have an arrow in my neck. Or that's kind of in my ear. Oh, it's gone now. That didn't last very long. I thought that would have stayed in my skull a little bit longer. I don't understand why that went away so quick. Okay, can I check something out of curiosity? Yeah, what do you want to check? I am curious. What would you like to check? Axe crit damage. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, get rid of the boat. 2.5 hearts. Zombie converts to drown, really? Yeah, that only did 2.5 hearts. So the bow... Do you have sharpness on your axe? Do you have sharpness 5? If you don't have... You do have sharpness 5, yeah. Yeah, the bow did so much more damage than the axe. Crazy enough. 2.5. That also did 2.5. So with velocity, the bow is insane. Like legitimately absolutely crazy. You can really do a lot with a bow. That's how Doc was able to like delete the armor and stuff, because he cranked it up to such a stupid velocity with the TNT and everything that it was so fast. It just tore through the durability of the armor. It would one-shot a warden. You can do so much more with an arrow than you can with anything else. Okay, it's been 3 hours. This was fun. We got these cards opened. My hope is to do another stream. I wonder if you could make a TNT error launcher in the live series. Problem is, because you have to put somebody, the person has to be standing in such a specific spot. Is that a thunderstorm? You'd have to really get them to be in the right spot. It would be like trying to make like an anvil cannon. TNT launcher, fine, because it does an AoE of damage, but if it's an anvil or an arrow, it's just too, okay, I guess it's not a thunderstorm. It's too precise. You'd really, I mean, you could make one, I'm sure, but as a trap, like they walk through the door or down a hallway, yeah, probably. Somebody needs to make an animatic of if Doc joined the life series. Could you imagine that? Doc joins the life series, the animatic. So we're just gonna make this, rail gun and kill everybody. Boom. Server gone. Okay, I gotta get going though. It's been a good 3 hours. Thinking I'll be back Saturday because I still want to try doing 2 streams. I need to watch Secret Life. I know I need to watch Secret Life. We were just gonna make the tactical anvil launcher. Exactly. I need to watch Secret Life. Okay. I will make sure to try and watch that after tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day that we have family hanging out. I'll be back on to 3 days a week. And I will be able to watch some Secret Life. But now that you've said that, I'm very curious. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out, watching me open some cards, working on the perimeter. I will catch you guys later. Bye for now.